Hello, my friends. Let's do some scrapbooking together. The one I'm going to work on is my youngest grandson. For his last year or the year before, found two four-leaf clovers. I've never found one. He found two in the same day. And so I'm going to do this layout for him because it's just he was so excited. I have this paper that I got from the St. Patrick's Day paper. Happy St. Patrick's Echo Park paper line. So I have this one, and I also have this one. Now I understand that this is a lot of pattern, but this is going to turn out great. I also have some yellow to just bring a pop of yellow in. I have this card here. I have just a few of the embellishments, so I want to see what I can do with those. And I found this for journaling, and it says remains of the day, but I am going to go ahead and cut that off because I don't want it to say remains of the day. So because I just want to, I got to find the date that happened. Oh, here's another one. I just finished this layout. I didn't record this one, but I just wanted to show you how cute it turned out. I used a lot of different paper. I did gut a couple of them, but it's got 1, 2, 3 layers for the outside of it. I love the way this one turned out. And if you're interested in this, it is in Cricut Design Space. All right, now I want to work on this one here. The way I plan on doing it is this one is going to be my base layer. I'm going to cut this strip off of the bottom here. Now, it did come with other embellishments in the kit, but a lot of it was Happy St. Patrick's Day, that kind of thing. And I don't think, because there's so much pattern paper, I don't necessarily think that it needs to have a lot of embellishments on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this paper down. I want it to be, I think, 6 inches. I could do 8. You know what? Let's do 8. And then if I decide I want it shorter, I can cut it down. I can't grow more, but I can add to it. I mean, I can take away from it if I need to. So let's try 8 inches. This is just going to be a really quick layout. So we have this, and then this one's going to be on the top. Now, I know, like I said, this looks like a lot of pattern, and it is, but it's going to be so cute. There we go. I think you can see it a little better there. So we could put this in the middle. We can also scoot it over here. I'm going to put the picture on just to kind of see where I want it first. This I'm going to put up here, and I'm just going to have it to where it looks like the rainbow's just above his picture. Something like that, I think. We could put it side by side. And then we can do some embellishments down here. I think I like this better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my yellow paper, and I am going to put it on here first. There's some days that I wake up and I want to have everything perfect. Then there's other days I just want to be productive. So today's I want to be productive day. So now I'm going to take this and I'm going to trim this out so I can have it to put on. I'm in one of those moods today. Just make a decision and get and do it. And I try to be that way for the most part, because if I start second guessing myself, then I don't get anything done. And so my biggest thing is I want to get these layouts done for these babies, my kids, my babies, and my grandbabies. So I just try to make a decision and stick to it. because a scrapbook page done is better than none. I mean, at least they're going to have this picture later on, which might have just gotten lost otherwise. Just trim this one up a little bit, and then we'll put this page together. Okay, so if I put this away, okay, you need to move, I'm not ready. Or we could turn it this way. It does fit nice. Okay, let's try it that way. And I just decided something else that I want to do. I want to cut 2 strips of this. And I think I'm going to do 2 2-inch strips. This one is in Cricut Design Space 2, and I will link it below. That if it's something you're interested in using, anything that I've used on here, that it's in there. Okay, so I thought, since I'm putting it this direction, maybe putting a couple of small strips to bring that yellow out. Will give this pattern just a little bit of a break. So like that. This pattern with these on there, it honestly looks like maybe the paper is cut Cricut. It's not. It's just the way these things are on there. So I'm going to put this together because this is the way I think I'm going to put it. So we're just going to make that decision and do it. But I am going to put these, I'm going to put them in the middle just so I can tuck those others under there. And then I will come back later on with some glue or something if I need to. Get one more here. I have these pins that I made, and it's just a regular, like a mechanical pencil, but then I put a needle in there, and it really does help me to get the backs off of these things. Because otherwise I'd be sitting here struggling. And sometimes even with this, I still struggle. But like now, but then you just kind of keep at it and try different methods and just get the thing off. Oh, look, there's a piece on this one that didn't come off. There we go. So I want this in the middle. Let me grab my ruler because I do want to make sure that this is in the center. So 6 inches. I had this other one down here I could have used, but so I want the center of this to be about there. Come on, Ricky. Do it right. There we go. And then these I'm going to put under here. So let me go ahead and put some stickers on this. What did I do? Oh, there we go. Let me see, what did I do with my scissors? Probably right in front of my face, but you know, there we go. I have this habit of, I'm right-handed, and I have plenty of space on the right-hand side of me, but I put things other places than on my right side, knowing that I'm not going to look for them first there. I'm going to look for them first someplace else. But it doesn't stop me from doing it anyway. But that's why we have extra scissors. That's why we have extra everything. Because you can't find it, find something else to use. You guys get that, right? I'm not the only one who does that. cannot believe it is almost mid-April already. Why is it always, there we go. Okay, so why is it always the last one that tries to give me a hard time? So I'm going to tuck this. I'm going to put it like this because I want to be able to tuck other things in there. So I want to, in case I want to tuck anything else in there, and I'll go in there after I'm done with this, and I will just add some more to it or take some, glue or something to make sure it's got at least hold it still until I finish. All right, so now my picture. This is Mr. Kenneth. He's playing baseball. They play baseball like, well, they're 10, and they've played for like the last 4. I think he's played 4 years. His twin has played, I think, 5 years. And so they just recently started baseball practice. And they also play football. So baseball season's starting up soon, so Grandma can't wait to see some games. Anybody got plans for this weekend? I'm planning on going. I have 3 of my granddaughters this weekend. And so what I'm going to do is on Sunday, we're going to go watch their parents do roller derby. So I have my phone on silent, and people are texting me, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" So let me just answer them right now so they'll know I'm alive. They can worry about me because I fall a lot. So I'm going to put this one, I think, right there. And then this one, which is good luck is coming your way, is going to go right there. How cute is that? All right, now let's just embellish this thing real quick. Now for my journaling, I think I'm just going to put it right there. You know what? Instead, I could put it up here and put the title on top of it. Or I could put my title down here. Decisions, make a decision. This one right here says this is the good old days are now. So I want to put that right here on top. You know what? I'm just going to make a decision. I know I like the journaling better down here. And then I'm going to put this on top of the good old days are now. Now I have this guy here. Or I have this. I think I like this. Okay. So now up at the top, I found this. Well, this was in a different thing, and it just says make a wish. So I like the way that looks, but I do think I need something to set it on to give it a little bit of relief from that. We have this green. All right. Let me put that back in my wax paper for a minute. So we could put this here and then stack this on top. Is there anything else? Just pour those out for a minute. I don't think the red would look good. No, we're just going to go with this one. But I do think I'm going to cut. Well, I could leave the rainbow on there. He said I was going to take the rainbow off, but I think I'll leave it on. I'm just going to put that there. And I'm going to put this guy. And then I think I'm going to tuck this just a little bit. No, I think I'm put on top. Never mind, I changed my mind. Put on top. All right. Oh, I have a rainbow and I have something else here. I have a rainbow and a shooting star. So let me see. My original thought was to put the rainbow like on top of here to make it like a 3D look. But now I'm not sure if that's the way I want it or not. I thought about also doing a pot of gold, like a rainbow pot of gold. I do think I like that better. I'm going to take this off. See, it's not permanent. It's okay. So I'm going to turn that to the side a little bit. And I'm going to put this there. And I think I'm going to put Make a Wish up here. It looks good on this green paper along with this shooting star. Now the other thing that I have, because I've been trying to use my enamel dots more, is I have these enamel dots that I want to put around. I have some smaller ones, but I think I'm going to try to get away with using some of the big ones because they're the harder ones to use. I'm going to put, I think, 3 is my lucky number. So I think I'm going to do like pairs of 3 there. So I think I'm going to put them around a little bit more. There you go. And then I'll put 2 up here. Two right there, and then I'm going to put 1 over here with this Make a Wish. Maybe I like 2 over there. There we go. Now the only other thing that I can think of maybe doing is I have some of the stickles that I'm thinking about. Let me just make sure it's going to come out right. Putting up here. On these clouds just to make them sparkle a little bit. I like it. Nothing wrong with a little sparkle. Oh, you know what? We should do the star too. The biggest thing I have with these is that I have to make sure that I don't put my hand over it until it dries. So I think that's my finished page. So that's my second layout for today. I hope you guys stick around. I'll be having more of these scrap and chats. I'm going to be doing all kinds of layouts, all different kinds of go-to designs. And I will talk to everybody later. Bye.